life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. Oh, you have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father. Oh, I've known you as a friend. I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down and surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down and surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
I got this big scratch on my face from falling off my bike. So I had biked about, I think probably about 20 miles, and had gone from my home to this park, and then I actually found this mountain biking trail that goes pretty far to the west, not quite to the beach, but pretty close there. And gone up all these rocky, this rocky terrain and up and down hills, and it was pretty tough paths. And then finally, when I was done, I came back to this park and was basically doing cool down loops down around the park. And I came upon this place where it was wet, and I'd actually seen that it was wet here before. And as I was coming through it, it's on pavement, but it was a little wet. I was making a turn through it, and then the bike just left from underneath me, just slid out from underneath me, and fell and crashed there, and got this scratch and got some other scrapes on me, different parts of my body. And then I was thinking about why was it, and after the whole hours of biking and just getting to the very end, how is it that I slip on and fall on something as simple as this? And then what I realized was that this place that was wet was regularly wet because of sprinklers on the fields here. Every day the sprinklers, or regularly the sprinklers go on, but every day at least when I've been here a few times now, it's always wet on this particular part of the pavement. And I think because of the sprinklers spraying water, the water fills up on the fields, and the fields drain out water to the lowest part, and so you end up with this kind of little mini river here that's just always there. And because it's always there, there's something hidden underneath in it. It's it's not hidden, but it's dirt, it's mold, it's moss, it's all sorts of stuff. Stuff just grows in there because it's just always getting water, and so I didn't see that, and so I was riding my bike through and slipped and crashed. And this experience reminded me of just how little I know, and I haven't fallen off my bike for probably a couple of years, and logged hundreds, if not thousands of miles in that time, and but something just as simple as this and as little as this just reminded me that how little I know of things that are sometimes hidden and are creeping around. And I think it's true about even our own selves. I think sometimes we think of ourselves as good people, but there are times where things come out in us, and maybe when we're under pressure or when things are difficult, where the dark and the dirty and the ugly things start to come out, and we don't like it, and we're surprised by it, and we think, who, me? Like, is that really me? But yeah, sometimes those things do come out, and those things do happen. In the Bible, in Psalm 139, it says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you." You see, the amazing thing about this passage is what it says is that God knows everything about you, good and bad, where you come from, where you're going. He knows everything about just, even in your inwardness and all the things that we hide away, the things that the way that we portray ourselves to others. He knows everything. When I took this fall right out here, the first thing that crossed my mind was, oh man, I hope nobody saw me fall, because that's so embarrassing. I'm just like, biking along, and there's on the road, there's nothing around, there's nothing happening, there's no, it's slow speed, there's no reason I should fall. How embarrassing. I take a complete wipeout. The bike leaves me, I'm lying on the ground, And then the second thing that crossed my mind as I felt the blood on my chin is I felt, oh great, now my next YouTube video is going to, I'm definitely going to have something, this blemish on my face. And, as superficial as those things are, as quickly as those things can pass by, deep down inside, all of us have things that ways in which we try to control how people think of us. And also, each one of us have things that are a lot more serious than those too. Those deepest, darkest things that are we would never want other people to know. And see, the beauty of this passage is that God knows everything about you, inside and outside, good and bad. And even in the midst of that, it's not even just despite that, but through that, he still wants a relationship with you. Through all the brokenness and evil and wrong that we do and who we are, God works through that and has a relationship with us. It's not that you have to get your life straight or take care of certain things or get a mask and cover up the blemish, the problems in your life. It's actually in your brokenness, in the evil in our own hearts, even in the things that we do wrong, that we hide away from others, in that ugliness, God says, I will give you something else. I'll give you Jesus Christ, by whom you'll have a relationship through him and with me. You see, every religion that I know of, and even kind of popular culture, not even religions, but just the way that we think of things, demands that you play the part, that you do certain things, that you, in order to be acceptable, you need to do A, B, C, or you need to look this way, or be this kind of success, or in order to be somebody, you need to do certain things. You need to be certain things. But Christianity says, in order to be accepted, you just need to receive what has been given to you. Not that you need to do things, even though when you receive that gift, you may become more motivated to honor God and live for God. But that you come to God with all of your brokenness, with all of your ugliness, and say to him, I can't take care of all these things on my own. I need you to work through me and change me and help me become the woman or man that you have created me to be. And now, may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and in every way. The Lord be with all of you. Amen.